Hi guys, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at Li Auto and also Xpeng. Before I begin, remember take a second to give the video a like and subscribe as you greatly help our channel. Without further ado, let's first start off with Li Auto. So Li recently had a good climb to around 41.10 or 41.49 to be precise, and he had quite a good run. In fact, it actually hit the 78.6% resistance, and thereafter it started to see some sell-off. Unfortunately, it was unable to go back to retest the high of around 47.70. So we're looking to see a pullback now, and we're likely to see a pullback all the way towards this red baseline. And this red baseline, if I were to zoom in, it's currently around at these levels at around $34.86 or $35, which is coming soon, just $1 away. So looking at its supports from its recent low 1686 to recent high of 41, the first 8.6% support is at 36.22, but it seems to be broken. So if we were to break down further, then we're looking towards 61.8% at 3208. Resistance to clear will be this blue conversion line, which is around 3820. So if we cannot punch out above this 3820, then we cannot appear bullish. So let's take a look at 2015, the one listed in Hong Kong. So a very similar situation. You can see that the one in Hong Kong already started to break down this red baseline. So that is not really a good sign unless it can close back above this red baseline around 144. And 78.6%, you can see at 144, we start to break down. So the next support we're looking at is 127.9 or around 128 levels, just below the $130 psychological support levels. Blue conversion line is at 147, but it's really starting to turn down. So that is not really a good sign. Once this blue line cross below this red line, then things will start to turn bearish. Hopefully, as the day go by, the cloud will act as a temporary support for this 2015. Let's move on to Xpeng. So Xpeng, you can see that it's generally weaker. The blue line is really starting to cut the red line from above. So that is a bearish sign. You can see that once the blue line cut above the red line, that's a bullish sign. And this would be a bearish sign in the event that there is a crossover. So you can see that from a recent low of 1835 to a recent high of 35.87, we are really at the 50% Fibonacci support level. So the next support will be 24.93 and thereafter 22.41. Hopefully the cloud will act as a support on the way down. The cloud acted as a resistance on the way up. So ideally the cloud should act as a temporary support. Resistance to clear will be this red baseline blue conversion line, which is currently around 29.40, 29.50 levels. Let's move on to 9868, the one listed in Hong Kong. So it's a very similar situation. You can see that it is already breaking down its 50% and it's finding some cloud support here. Hopefully it does find some cloud support. But what I do not like is this heavy volume sell down. This is a sign that big players are actually selling off. So the 38.2% is at 102.8, which is actually just broken. So we're looking towards 93.3 if the $100 psychological support were to break down, or even potentially retesting 78. Resistance to clear will be these two lines here at 113 and also at 121. So if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.